Hello,
Mm,
how's it going?
It's all right. Whew.
That's how I
It
feel
feels like it's been
today.
forever.
It's
Yeah.
just woo.
No.
What the fuck every day?
Yeah, pretty much every day is a what the fuck. That's why I decided to do this episode. And then I was started to do some research. I was like, maybe I should get some COVID facts and statistics to put in the show. And then I was like, you know what? Nobody wants to hear that right now.
And you know what? How do people even know what's fact from fiction right now? There are so many conspiracy theories out there. I don't know what the fuck to believe anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Is this all a government experiment? Is this bioterrorism? Is this just like this freak virus? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. And I'm normally not, I'm a skeptic on any kind of conspiracy theory. I want proof that things are fucked up. But now it's like, I don't know what to believe. There's too much back and forth false info out there. So,
But I just figured nobody wants to hear that right now. I just figured we'd talk about quarantine in general, the good, the bad, the ugly.
to me, right now, it's just like any other day since I'm such an introvert. It's just like, okay, all the days are running together though. It's hard to
Yeah, it's pretty
separate the
yeah.
days.
Jay, my husband keeps fucking with me. He will be like he was off Tuesday, and when I got up, he told me it was Thursday,
Yeah, I
and I
love
was
his sense
like,
of humor. He's such a prankster.
yeah. And he thought it was hilarious because like I literally don't know what day it is most of the time anyway, and then because my memory's going, and then on top of that, now that with the quarantine, it's like it just all bleeds together. It just really does.
It does. My husband the other day jumped up. I was sitting in here drinking my coffee, just mindlessly scrolling Facebook, and suddenly my husband runs into the room in a mad dash, fully dressed. He was asleep and is grabbing his stuff. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm late for work." And I was like, "No, you're off today." He didn't know what day it was and completely freaked out thinking he was late for work. And I was like, if you were going to work and it's already this time of the night, I would have woken you up. I don't know. All the days running together, even for people who are essential and are working, their days are running together too, apparently.
Oh yeah. Um, Basically, well, me and you are both kind of similar in the fact that we stay home most of the time anyway.
Right.
But I guess I get cabin fever like every couple of days, and I want to do something, even if it's just something as simple as going to get something to eat with my husband.
Right.
You know,
And I
Wendy's.
think it's the fact because we aren't supposed to now makes us want to do it more.
Yeah,
It's
but
that
I
rebellion
already.
in
But
us.
I'm saying normally I have cabin fever every few days or so.
Yeah,
But then now it's that much worse knowing that I can. It's like you told me I can't do something, I want to do it.
exactly.
Like,
It's our
but I
rebellious. Yeah.
haven't.
No, I
Um,
haven't left the house in since March 14th. I can tell you the exact day because I went out with friends to a bar and I haven't done that in 25 years. I'm not a bar person. We were celebrating a friend's birthday and we went to a bar and that was March 14th and that's the last time I walked out of this house except to do a Walmart pickup about a week and a half ago. Other than that, I haven't left my front yard.
I can't even remember at this point. I think it was maybe a week and a half or so that I went and got a few things, but that's
Mhm.
it.
Did you
Like
go
it's
in the
not.
store or did you do a pickup?
Mhm. But I have most of the time I've been getting delivery, but when I try to do the delivery, they're out of most meats and stuff. Like it's impossible to tell.
Uh-huh.
But um And everywhere still has toilet paper, of course.
I bought a bidet. I bought a fucking French bidet. I am washing my ass. I refuse to have a dirty butt. We've still got toilet paper, but we're,
Oh, yeah, we still have toilet
it's,
paper.
it's low stock. It's hard to find. And it was like, I'm using this as a backup. If we run completely out, I am not going to have a dirty ass. Nope.
Totally. Yeah, we don't have that. I have about 12 rolls left, but like I said, I hoard the non-grocery items
Yeah.
anyway. Like
Yeah.
before all of this happened,
Oh yeah.
I have
Same.
I have
Yeah.
one shampoo to last a year, okay?
Right.
Like
I see.
like
I
I
go
buy that
to
stuff.
Sam's. I'm all about going to Sam's once a month because I don't like to leave my house anyway. So I go to Sam's
Yeah.
once a month and I buy everything we need for the entire month in bulk. I just happened to have gone to Sam's Club the week before all this hit. So I already had toilet paper and already had, paper towels to last for a month. But I don't know what I'm going to do when this runs out. I've probably got another week and a half worth, and then I don't know what I'm going to do.
Same here. We've got, like I said, I think we have about 12 rolls left, and we use about a roll a day.
Yeah, that's about average. I was noticing we use about a roll a day. Yeah.
But yeah, so that it kind of scares me a little bit. But I did order some that's I think ironically it's coming from China. I ordered some on Amazon that's coming from China.
Oh no, you
Um,
ordered some corona infected ass wipes.
but I was like, well, it takes like a month or two to get here. So I'm
Right.
like, maybe by the time I run out, we'll have some toilet paper here. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And maybe the virus will be off of it, whoever touched it.
Yeah.
I'm doing the weirdest thing that even the Walmart pickup that I did, I was Clorox wiping the groceries, bringing it in. I even like unloaded all the stuff out of the bags in the back of my car, threw the bags away without even bringing them into the house, and then got a cardboard box from inside the house and Cloroxed all the groceries before putting them in the box to bring them in. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is so much bullshit just to go get groceries, something we were used to doing all the time with no fear. Now I'm just
Yeah.
terrified that my fucking bag of Cheetos is going to give me a deadly virus. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
no, I totally get that. I have wipes and I have Lysol also.
Yeah, I keep a container of Clorox wipes in my car now. Thank God that was something else that I already had because I hear it's hard to come by now too. I already had a can of Lysol. I already had a box of Clorox wipes. So I was really
Well,
lucky in that.
I had a 2-pack of Clorox wipes, but I've already gone through one of them. So
Yeah, I went through one cleaning off my counters, but I was buying like at Sam's Club, they have the great big 4-pack giant containers of Clorox wipes. Probably not now, but they did. So I would buy, one of those once a month and use those to clean off my counters and sanitize things in the kitchen. So I was lucky I still had that. I'm down to about 2 containers of those left.
so what's your biggest gripe? Is that it right there, or you have another gripe for the?
I don't really have a gripe at all. I'm just more ready for this to be over. My anxiety is through the roof and I'm not
Yeah.
scared to catch the virus. It's anxiety about what's going to happen, what's to come, what does the future hold, what's happening, or are we going to be in lockdown the rest of our lives?
It's a whole new world out there,
Yeah, I don't like
and I
it.
don't.
I wanna
Yeah.
like get David Tennant and his fucking time machine. I want to get the TARDIS and I want to go back to about a year ago when we thought everything was terrible, but it was actually a great fucking year. And yeah, go back a couple of years or so and stop this shit. It's like wanting to go back in time and kill Hitler. It's like I want to go back in time and kill whoever started this shit.
Yeah. Um, I guess right now I'm pretty high anxiety anyway, but the fact that I'm high risk because I'm diabetic and
right.
high blood pressure and metabolic syndrome and PCOS and all that, like I'm on the high risk list
You are like
of
top of the high risk. Everyone who is dying already had underlying conditions, and the main ones were diabetes and hypertension. So yeah, you're way up there on the high risk.
why I have to be extra super careful. But it also worries me because, my husband's still working. He's a retail worker. I'm not going to say where, but his business decided to stay open even though they're really not essential.
No, it's such
Uh,
bullshit.
but they have made certain adjustments. The door is locked. He's in there by himself. The door's locked.
Good.
We just have curbside. Like they
That's
can do
good.
online orders, or he can come out and take their order and go find it and come back, with
That's
money.
good.
That. But so really, it's like one customer at a time, and they really need to do stuff beforehand.
Yeah,
So
that's a
that's
really
what they're
good thing.
doing. I think they're doing good by that, but I really think they should have closed because they're not doing much sales.
Yeah,
They're out of a lot of stuff, like because people want something to entertain themselves.
right.
And
And he is in an
what
entertainment business. Yeah.
I was trying to tiptoe around that without saying it, but
Yeah. Well, we haven't said the name of the place, so I would though. I would if it was my husband, I would completely call it out because it's absolute bullshit. So
I do worry about his safety and stuff because I really do feel if this goes on much longer, there is going to be looting and stuff like that. And he's in there by himself
he needs a
with a
taser.
bunch of valuables.
He needs a pepper spray and a taser. I
He
know
probably does, but I don't
he's
know where
not
to
big
get
on guns, but I mean, if it was me, I'd be locked and fucking loaded. But that's just I love guns. I love my
them.
guns.
I already see the anger building and stuff
Oh,
because,
sure.
well, I mean, you see people posting online and they're angry and aggravated or whatever. But every day he's having people get mad because they don't understand. Like they beat on the door, they scream at him and there's a sign on the door telling them to call the phone number,
Right.
but they don't understand why he won't just open the door.
Well, that's because we live in one of the most ignorant states in the whole world.
I swear some of the people can't even read because
No,
he'll
they can't.
point at the sign and point at the phone and everything, and they're just sitting there like they will not look at the fucking sign.
Yeah, our state, most people don't even know how to read thanks to our public education system. So I don't doubt that at all.
But so he's getting all this anger, and I'm worried that somebody's going to either lash out because they're mad that they can't get in the store, or they're just going to go in there because it's valuables and fucking loot the place.
Yeah.
And he's going to get hurt.
I've got a cattle prod that he can borrow. He can just zap him with a cattle prod. It's electric too. It'll just buzz it. It's like a taser with and it's social distancing because it's got about a 4-foot reach to it. So you can just cattle prod everybody.
Yeah. And another thing that sucks is that I have been eating because of my high anxiety. I've been eating like constantly. So I'm like,
I have gained 11 pounds. I am sitting here like Jabba the fucking Hutt, just eating everything in sight. I mean, that comes with our anxiety too. We stress eat. It's comfort. They call it comfort food for a reason. I am just plowing through the quarantine snacks like mad. It's just so bad.
Yeah. I could order in bulk snacks from Amazon.
Yeah.
We get a bunch of beef jerky, and I get my pickles, and I get shit like variety pack chips, and we go through it like freaking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like I just got a new order in of pickles today. I was so freaking
I
excited.
saw that. I was excited for you, and I don't even like pickles. How bad is that? That I was so excited for you getting your shipment in.
Yes. I go through them so fast, though. It's crazy.
Well, that's actually a really
And they're
good snack.
but I normally get the pickles from the gas station. It's like the Garlic Joe's pickles.
Yeah.
It's the big, the big pickles that come in a little pouch or whatever.
Yeah, the giant pickles like you get at the fair and stuff.
Now that I can't just go to the store every day, then
Right.
I ordered them online. They're a little bit more expensive. They're like $20 for a dozen.
That's not terrible,
They're like,
though.
not terrible. It's not like price gouging. That's what they were before.
Right.
But they're at the gas station. They're like maybe $1.50 each or something like that. And I usually grab one or two at a time. But now I just
buy in bulk. Buying in bulk is the way to go right now, and I don't think it's considered hoarding, because I think if you buy a month's worth of supplies, then you don't have to leave your house for another month, and so you're less likely to catch anything.
That's the problem, is that people are buying more than what they even need for that month.
Yeah.
And there's people that keep coming back out for a few things at a time.
Right.
And it's just dumb.
Yeah, that's me. There are some things that I would like to have right now on my grocery list that I'm not even bothering with. I have about a month's worth of groceries here if I'm not cooking like great big meals or anything, but I can clean my pantry out and I can clean my deep freezer out, and I've got food for the next month. It may not be, a meat and 2 veggies, but I've got stuff. So I'm not getting out unless I have
a deep. Yeah, I have a deep freeze also, so I know what you mean. I have plenty of food, but it's not what I would necessarily want most of the time.
Right.
And we've kind of run low on meat.
Yeah.
So we're having to just wing it.
Yeah, that's us. Every day I'm winging it of what I'm cooking for supper that night. But hey, we're not starving, and that's all that matters, It may just be a thing of Easy Mac or some fucking ramen noodles, but we're not going to starve. So
another thing that's been making me crazy is my cat. Oh my God. Before all this, we haven't had her but like maybe 2 months, I think.
Right.
And when we got her, she's a real sweetheart. She is, but she's starting to feel better and she's getting around more, and she's just like really clingy and very vocal. So she's like making me crazy. And she feeds off of my anxiety too, because she pulls out her fur when she gets stressed out.
Oh, that's
so if I'm feeling anxious and stuff, she does more fur pulling than normal. But like at the height when this first started, I had like a really stressful day where I had like a little mini breakdown, and she pulled out fur all over the house, everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere.
But she's gotten better, so, hasn't she, about doing that? Like now that she's gotten used to you guys?
I have to keep a shirt on her. Like she won't. She still does it, but not as much with the shirt on, because she prefers to pull it from her back.
Yeah.
So she doesn't do it as much because I've covered the area. She doesn't like the shirt, and I know a lot of people are judgy about that kind of thing, like, oh, don't make your animals wear clothes, but she really needs it.
No, I see nothing wrong with animals wearing clothes. I think it's adorable, and it doesn't hurt them. As long as it doesn't hurt them, it's fine.
Especially the Arden actually likes clothes. He's weird. I think it's for him because he's like cold natured. He shivers all the time and stuff. Like I think he prefers clothes for that reason.
Yeah. Oh, I have another gripe. My other gripe is that we're having to do this over the fucking phone. I miss you being here in person, sitting next to me, and having the mic set up, and the whole
going to get food and all that fun stuff.
Snacking out while we podcast. Instead, we're having to do it long distance through the phone. Which, I'll go ahead and apologize for the quality. We're using Anchor, which is fantastic. We love Anchor, but
it's
the
also
quality
depending on your what service you use and how
Right.
much, yeah. So how good your phone service is basically is how good the quality is.
Right. It's not going to be as good. So that's a gripe of mine.
Yeah. I guess another thing that's bugging me is just like the certain types of people during all of this. Well, most obviously people that aren't staying the fuck home. And
Right.
in my neighborhood, I'd say almost every other house has more than their normal vehicle.
Oh yeah,
And
people in our state
having to
are
get
not taking people in our state are not taking this seriously, which is why we're going up about 200 cases a day and about 8 to 10 deaths a day because people aren't taking it seriously. I'm all about freedom. I am 100%. You know, if Walmart wants to stay packed here, by all means. If you want to kill your grandma, you just go, right ahead. If you want to go out there in the world without your mask and gloves on
or
and catch
kill
the
your
shit,
favorite podcaster.
right?
Hell.
If you want to go out and catch the shit and pass it on to your grandparents and kill your whole family, that's on you. I'm doing what it takes to protect me and mine. And I feel like what I should be doing is exactly what I'm doing, and that's not leaving the house. And it's not because the government told me to stay locked down. It's because I feel like that's how I'm protecting mine.
Yep. And so yeah, my immediate next door neighbors are having a cookout like every other day and people over. They're listening to music and
Well,
jamming out and cooking on the grill
when
and
when those are the type of people that when they die, you can buy their property really cheap. That's how I feel about it. I'm just going to be buying up people's property who didn't listen, and didn't make it. So
and
there's Darwin.
they are actually friendly with us. I have no problem with them as people. But now I'm like, don't stand too close to me.
Right?
like,
Exactly.
I'm not having anything to. I've pretty much ignored neighbors lately. Like usually I'll even wave and smile or something at people,
Yeah.
even though I don't know any of their names. But right now I'm just like, yep, I'm gonna go get the mail and I'm coming straight back to the house and I'm gonna ignore everything.
My neighbors across the street moved. They sold their house. They had a for sale sign out in front of it, and I guess they sold it because the for sale sign is gone. And they had a big U-Haul out there yesterday packing up all their shit, and they're gone. I don't know where they moved to, but it's like, okay, well, I don't have to worry about those neighbors. That's an empty house now.
And I guess I also can't stand the people that are politicizing this. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name names on this because I don't want to make it about politics. But there's people on both sides that are making it about politics, and it's not
100%.
And I don't like that because
no, I don't either.
I deleted a whole lot of people off of my friends list because it enraged me and it just upped my anxiety.
Yeah, same.
Because there were people on one side going, "Oh, you should rip up your stimulus check because you don't like Trump," And then the other side of it is, people saying, "Well, you don't believe in socialism, so you should rip up."
Yeah, it's stupid.
Who's going to be stupid enough to rip up the goddamn stimulus check anyway?
Exactly. The whole thing with the politics is stupid.
It's like no matter which side you're on, we're all in this together and we're all in danger and we need to get this fixed.
The only political stance that I take on it is fuck Bill Gates. Just fuck Bill Gates. Fuck him all the way to hell and back. Fuck Bill Gates. Because just fuck Bill Gates. That's my political stance. I'm making a bumper sticker that just says fuck Bill Gates.
Nice.
And that's the only stance I'm taking. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about politics. So
I usually try to stay out of it. I'm just not going to express my feelings on here just because I know that it's going to offend somebody.
Oh yeah, sure.
But the plus, I've always been controversial on my beliefs anyway because I refuse to pick a party, and I just don't.
Well,
I
that's
don't
the good
like
thing. That's the good thing about being non-political. If I had to choose, I would choose libertarian. But because I'm non-political, I get to make fun of all sides. And I love offending people. So I'll make fun of Republicans, Democrats, Green Party, Independent, you name it. I'll make fun of all of them because politics is some stupid ass bullshit.
Oh, have you watched any episodes of Masked Singer?
Of what?
Masked Singer.
I watched one episode and thought it was the stupidest shit to ever be put on TV.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it though.
I can't stand it.
Everybody that is watching and not caught up, hold your ears right now because this season had Sarah Palin.
No. Oh my
And
God.
it was so hilarious though because she did Baby Got Back. Okay.
No.
It was so freaking hilarious. I would have never guessed her in a million fucking years. Simply because of the song.
So bad. No, I can't watch that. I can't. Wow.
I guess my only other pet peeve, I guess I'll throw this in, is the people that are all about blind faith. Look, I have no problem with faith or Christianity. I really don't. Not cool. But the people, like, I can't even remember the exact story, but there's that, like, parable story about the guy that is in a flood and he's on top of the roof.
Yeah, the helicopter.
And then
God's like, I sent you a fucking helicopter. Yeah, exactly.
Or that 3 boats, and like he's like, I sent you this. So there's a difference between faith and common sense.
Absolutely.
Use both. Please keep praying. Please do.
Yeah,
I really do feel like prayer makes a difference, but you also need to use your common sense. Like all these
the mega churches. All the mega churches that are still allowing people to come in. No, that's not
dangerous.
It is. It's dangerous.
You can't rely on faith alone in this situation because that's not how this works.
But at the same time, I'm going to say something about this real quick. It's probably, I don't watch national news anymore, so I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that it's made national news. If it hasn't, it will soon. Is the police department in Greenville, Mississippi, that went
I did see that.
Wrote $500 tickets. Okay, those people were in their vehicles practicing social distance, listening to the preacher through their car radio transmission. And the cops went and the cops broke the social distancing rule, making them roll down their windows, being within 6 feet of them, and handing them tickets. So I believe that the police should be arrested. And I think that everybody that got a ticket should file a lawsuit against that police department. And I'm very pro police. Most of my family have been members of the police department. They've been cops. They've been working for the sheriff's department. I love the police. I'm all about the boys in blue. But those police, every single one of them, and the mayor, they all need to be fired immediately because that was some bullshit.
Yeah. Like I agree with you on that one. That was too far.
It was,
and even if it felt like it broke the rules because of the social gathering thing, they could have asked them politely to leave.
It's no difference though. The thing is, what they were doing is no difference than all of these people. When I went to do my Walmart pickup a few weeks ago, the entire parking lot was absolutely packed with everybody walking in the door. How come that is allowed? But these people parking 6 feet or more away from each other and staying in their vehicles with the windows up and masks on, that I don't see any difference in that. So it's okay to go to Walmart and you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to, and walking side by side around strangers up in the store, but this is not okay. It's a double standard, and I don't agree with it.
Yeah. But so I agree there, but I just don't like the blind faith people that just.
No, I agree. God is not going to save people from this. You know,
God's not going to save everybody. You got to take care of yourself and pray to God.
right,
You know, also do those together.
right,
You know, like I said, it's the parable about the helicopter and the boat. Like, just
right.
use your common sense,
Yes.
please. I guess, what's your positive from quarantine? Because mine is Animal Crossing, because my whole family is playing it right now. We're all playing it like every day.
Mine is Destiny. I am a day one Destiny player on PS4, and I get to play Destiny all day and night and rank up. So, yeah, and I get to play with my friends who live in Canada. And we, get on chat and we get to talk to each other, and there's my socialization, and we get to play together. So it's a huge positive for me because they're home all the time now too, because they're not working in Canada. They're all on furlough. So we all get to play all day, every day. It's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've been on my husband's days off. We just lay in bed and play Animal Crossing and eat. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the life, I'd be fine with doing this the rest of our lives.
Before we end this, I do want to say, like, if y'all we may do another episode. If any of y'all have any quarantine stories or any regular story fit into our regular podcast stuff, send them to us at allcatspod@gmail.com. All the rest of our info is in our show notes. And shout out for the podcast, Another Shade of True Crime, which is a friend of the podcast. So check that show out. It's good. And I'm going to give a shout out to a fan this week, and it's not Bonna, but still, hey, Bonna anyway.
We love Bonna. I was going to shout out to Bonna, our number one fan.
Yeah. We have a fan on Twitter, Ian, that has been doing Follow Friday and listing us on there every week for, I don't even know how long, a couple of months, I think.
Awesome.
So he lists us, telling people to check us out every week. So I really wanted to thank him. Thank you, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
And to all the healthcare workers, grocery workers,
911 dispatchers.
Yep, 911 dispatchers, everyone out there that's having to work through this. Thank you.
We salute you. We salute you.
All right. And I guess we should actually do our motto, maybe. Can we remember it at this point?
Talk hard.
Talk hard.